Welcome back. In this video, we are going to solve the jump game problem using an efficient, greedy approach. This is a classic interview question that tests your ability to optimize dynamic programming solutions into linear time algorithms. Let us start by understanding the problem. You are given an array of non-negative integers. You start positioned at the first index of the array. Each element in the array represents your maximum jump length from that position. Your goal is to determine if you can reach the last index. Here is an example where it is possible to reach the end. Starting at index 0, the value is 2, which means we can jump to index 1 or 2. If we jump to index 1, the value there is 3, allowing us to jump far enough to reach the last index. Since a valid path exists, we return true. Now consider this case where we get stuck. From index 0, we can reach up to index 3. But notice that even if we try different paths from index 1 or 2, the furthest we can ever get is index 3. The value at index 3 is 0, meaning we cannot move forward. Since we cannot reach the last index, we return false. The key insight here is to use a greedy approach. Instead of trying every single combination of jumps, which would be very slow, we just need to keep track of one thing, the maximum reachable index. At every step, we ask ourselves, based on where I am now, what is the furthest point I can reach? Here is the algorithm. First, we initialize a variable called maxReach to 0. Then, we iterate through the array. For each index, we first check if that index is reachable. If the current index is greater than our max reach, it means we are stuck and must return false. If not, we update our max reach based on the current jump length. If our max reach ever equals or exceeds the last index, we return true. Let's trace this on our first example. At index 0, we can reach index 2. We move to index 1. Since 1 is within our reach, we update our max reach. From index 1, we can jump 3 steps, extending our reach to index 4. Since index 4 is the last index, we know it is reachable, and we return true immediately. Now let's trace the failure case. We iterate through indices 0, 1, and 2. In each case, the furthest we can reach is index 3. When the loop tries to move to index 4, we see that 4 is greater than our max reach of 3. This confirms that index 4 is unreachable, so we return false. Here is the Python code for this solution. We iterate using a simple for loop. The variable I represents our current position, and jump is the value at that position. We check if I is accessible, update the max reach, and check if we have reached the target. It is clean, short, and efficient. The time complexity of this solution is O of n because we pass through the array exactly once. The space complexity is O of 1 because we are not using any extra data structures like arrays or hash maps, just a single integer variable to store the max reach. Keep these edge cases in mind. If the input array has only one element, you are already at the last index, so the answer is true. If the array contains zeros, they act as blockers unless you can jump over them. And of course, large values at the start can allow you to jump directly to the end. To summarize, the jump game can be solved efficiently by maintaining a running maximum reachable index. This greedy strategy avoids the need for complex dynamic programming or backtracking, giving us an optimal linear time solution. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.